Just a little TP blind setup, nothing special. Old chair, but look at that up there. Look at that. Beautiful noisy woods. Perfect. So we got the blind on this little side hill jutting out from a larger hill up that way. And that woods over there is really noisy. And that woods down there is extremely noisy. So right here is the way to come in, because it's kind of like a green belt, I guess you could call it. Lots of green moss. So this is the way in. And if you're going to cut a trail, do it way before hunting season. And then when fall comes, and you might have a little bit of a leaf problem, right? See, listen, much quieter going through this, right? Can't even hear me walking. So, but you're always going to have some leaves coming in, right? So, what I do is I'm always on the lookout for like a broken rake or something like that. I don't buy a rake. I just, when they break, if I see them, I use this little hand tool. I guess it's for mulch beds or something. This works excellent. So yeah, so all I do is just clean up the path a little, right? With this rake. Just make your path super quiet. I know it's easy, it's simple, but a lot of people don't even think about doing it because it's work or whatever, I don't know. Try not to scrape away the moss, just the leaves. And you don't gotta make it super clean. You know, just where your feet are gonna go, I guess. Keep it nice and quiet, right? And this is just an old rake someone threw out, right? So I just leave it back here in the woods, or move it. I might move it to another deer stand and so on, but I keep it near my stand. And I got another broken rake at another stand. So they're not hurting nothing. But I don't keep them right by the stand. I keep them back. So let's say okay, that blind down there, I'm looking at about 150 yards down the hill or so, 100 yards. So now you don't got to clean your whole trail right to the road. You just want to clean the from your stand back, I'd say 50 yards. Or if you're hunting really close, like maybe 50 yards from your possible kill site, then maybe you want to rake back clean the trail back maybe 75 yards maybe. I don't know, it's up to you, but after about 100 yards, it's, you know, the deer can't really hear you all that well anyways, or they're not too concerned about you. So if you're 150 yards through the woods and you're quiet anyways, they're not going to hear you. But once you start getting within 100 yards, then they could hear you. So, and this is just a little trick. Now, the best time to clean this trail is before hunting season. But, you know, not all the leaves drop, did they? You know, some of the leaves drop afterwards. So if you're going to come in during hunting season and try to clean this trail a little bit, the best time to do it is in the daytime, the middle of the day, and it's raining. That's right, raining. Everything's wet. Because when you rake leaves and they're all wet, they don't make much of a noise. Got it? Not like today. Today, see, I'm making a racket. But I'm not hunting anyways. I'm just making a video. And see, like, there's a pile of leaves right there. I'm not raking that. So when I'll just rake a little bit, just enough to step over that, you know, and pay attention when I'm walking in, so that I don't walk on top of that. You know, just clean the trail a little bit, get those leaves out of there. Listen. Here, I'll walk slow, see if you can hear me. Put the camera down by my feet. Not bad, right? So, this is part of your stealth. Getting in and out of your deer stand without being detected. So, I mean, it's easy, it's simple. Most of you already know it. Most of you already thought about it. But some people, well, they could use a little help. But yeah, don't go and buy a rake. People are, because all you need is like a little broken rake, you know, something someone's throwing out, or one of your relatives got an old rake laying around or something, or they don't want it or something. Grab it. Get it out to your stand. So you just don't need a gun to go hunting. You need a couple tools, you know, to help you make a nice trail, nice quiet trail. And yeah, let's put this rake here. I'll get that later or next year. And this is the trail that I cut in the summertime. And then I just touch it up with the rake a little bit here and there, you know, and that's it. And what the thing is, I'm in there where it's really noisy, and I love that because I can hear the deer coming through the leaves, and I don't need to see them because I know what's the difference, what the sounds are between a squirrel and a deer, right? And I love listening to them go, and I'm thinking, okay, that's a squirrel. Yeah, he's jumping and he's hopping, and that's a squirrel. And then when you hear a big deer coming, you know, your mind, okay, that's a deer, you know. But a small deer and say a coyote, they're pretty similar. So those ones are tricky. You got to actually stick your head out and maybe look around the blind and see what it is. Anyways.